Hi, welcome to Pinegrow's AI Web Development Competition. So let me introduce you our competitors. First, we have OpenAI's GPT-4o, like for Omni. And then the second contestant is Anthropic's Claude Sonnet 3.5. And then thirdly, we have a kind of open model, LLama 3 with 70 billion parameters. The first challenge our competitors will face is displaying the content in a provided template. So let's take a look. This is the content. It is divided in sections. This is the hero section, what we do, and then upcoming adventures with 2 adventures. And then the template, it's a bootstrap-based PineKit template with a hero section, kind of feature section, and the pricing section. So the tasks go from easiest to the hardest. So let's just start with GPT-4o, and then we'll explain some details on the way. First of all, let's make sure that GPT-4o is selected as our model, and Pinegrow has a ready-made comment that displays the content, the selected content, in the selected element, using the selected element as a template. So let's run. Okay, GPT-4o completed the task, but this part is not customized. Also the quote, the images were not customized. So we have to follow up. Customize the quote and images also, but leave the decorative SVG images as they are. Okay, this is better. Next we will use this section to display information about what we do. And if we take a look at the content, what we do is simple text. So the model will have to be creative to customize this layout and use this section to display the information. Okay. GPT-4o is done, so it just customized the text and the title, added the second paragraph below, but left this whole area uncustomized. So now the most challenging task is using the pricing table to display the information about our upcoming adventures. So it's really using this layout creatively to display kind of text information about the adventures in the format of this pricing table. Okay, for GPT is done. So the price was just left as it is, but the information is nicely presented using the the bullet points. Okay, cancel anytime, no card required. That's not really suitable, but join the adventure buttons were customized. So not that bad. Our next contestant is Claude. First, let's make sure that the model is selected. Claude 3.5 Sonnet, and then let's display the content of the hero section. It's done, and everything was nicely customized, like the quote here, the person's name and title, and also both images. So very good. Now let's see how will Claude handle the what we do section. Wow, very nice. So Claude also used this feature information to present the content, also customize the icons, selected a nice image. So this was really neatly done. Okay, now for the hardest task, displaying upcoming information in the pricing table. And here Claude calculated the length of each trip. I wonder, is this correct or not? Somebody can verify. Also, the information is nicely presented with bullet points. And this text is also relevant. Limited spots available, book now, adventure prices vary, contact us for details. So it did a very good job. Okay, so let's move to Llama. Select the model. Llama with 70 billion parameters. And display the content of the hero section. So very quick. So everything was customized, but the images were replaced, SVG images. So let's follow up on this. We can give Llama a benefit of a follow-up. Leave the original SVG images as they were and make Pine Adventure in the heading green using the primary color. Okay, nice. Let's go down, and here we will display the content of what we do. The images were done, this section features as well, but the images, the icons, they're using, I think, older Font Awesome. So let's say the page is using Font Awesome 5. Fix the icons. Okay, icons are nicely customized. So with the follow-up, it did a very nice job. So now let's display upcoming adventures. Okay, done. And here Llama focused on highlighting these two: explore, discover, join the adventure, experience the sweet breeze, learn more. So let's follow up. Present the adventure information with bullet points, and both adventures should have join the journey button instead of learn more. Okay, this is better. So with follow-ups we can get very good results from Llama. So this challenge is done. The winner is Claude. It made like everything in one go. No follow-ups were required. It very nicely customized all the information and filled in any missing details. The second spot goes to Llama. It did require follow-ups, but based on how cheap and quick the model is, it's really easy to follow up to get the perfect result. So compared to other models, it's much smaller, but if we just give it a bit more guidance, it produces very useful results. And surprising and disappointing, the loser of this round would be GPT-4o. It required follow-ups here, and it just left this section completely uncustomized. And then it did again a better job in upcoming adventures, but for kind of the strong model as GPT-4o should be, we would expect more. So, but let's see, this was the first round. Let's see how the models will do in the next task. The next task will be working with project images. So here we have a folder with a bunch of images of fruits, animals, sports, and so on. So first, to get it indexed and included in the project vector database, we will right-click on the folder, and here under AI library, we'll say scan images in this folder. And then here we have an update the AI library button, and we'll say update all changed images. 30 images will be updated. Yes. This takes a while, so we will speed it up. With that done, we can let GPT-4o start with the task. And the task is search the project for images of fruits and display each one. And here is the result. So we have strawberry, tomatoes, apple, banana, cherries, and papaya. Well done. The next step is Claude with the same task. Also done. They all agree that tomatoes are fruit. Strawberry, apple, banana, papaya. Claude did use those badges on a couple of images, while GPT didn't. So that was one difference. So the winner of this round is again Claude, because it also used the labels on two of the images. But GPT-4o came close second. This will be a very interesting challenge. Our models will compete in converting image to HTML code. So let's start with GPT-4o. So let's add image to the prompt. And then use a ready-made command to convert image to new section on the page. Let's follow up. Make sure that the design is exactly as the provided image, with the header, boxes, shadows, background color, and all other details. This is quite nice. Very close to the provided design. Let's now move to Claude and again add the design to the prompt and use image to new section command. And let's follow up. Make sure that the design is exactly as the provided image, with boxes, background colors, header, layout, and all other details exactly as specified. So let's take a look. The layout is good, but like Claude missed background colors and some like spacing between the header and the main box. And looking at GPT-4, it added some spacing, but I think the design looks more as the provided image. But the corners are slightly rounded, while Claude got them perfectly. Welcome to the CSS Grid Making Challenge. Our competitors will get a task to design CSS Grid Layout for this Tailwind-based web page. Create an attractive CSS grid layout. Okay, it created a simple one-column grid. So now let's follow up. Be more creative. Okay, we got a nice gradient and a nice box, but still it's just is just a simple one-column grid layout, not really taking advantage of what CSS Grid can do. But okay, it's not bad as well. So now next up is Claude, and we'll be using the same prompt. And Claude created a better, like two-column grid, but the bottom part is spanning both columns, so it's using grid in a dynamic way. So let's follow up. Be more creative. And what did we get? Okay, gradients, like text color gradient, animated image, and some nice buttons. Well, it's not bad, right? I mean, we asked it to be more creative, and I think it really showed some creativity here. Might not be like the best design, but definitely gets points for creativity. Okay, next one is llama. Let's run the command. Okay, a bit, I mean, it has two columns, but then everything is simply put in the first column. So let's ask, be more creative, and also like lay out the content so that you use both columns of the grid. Okay, this is a little bit better, but again, llama requires more guidance. But because it is quicker and cheaper, this is not such a big drawback. Place image under the main heading and let it span both columns, and then the lead text should also span both columns, and then the rest split into two columns and create some really fancy, beautiful effects. So let's see. Okay, did it listen? Yeah, it actually listened to what we told it to do, like the image is now here, taking the whole row. Also the lead text, and the rest is split into two columns. Not the best, I mean, but also is something we can work with. So let's take a look at the results. GPT-4o came up with this. Not bad, not really using the CSS Grid to its full power, but it did add some nice creative touches. And then Claude, well, was really creative with these buttons and transitions. And then llama required some guidance to come up with this. So, but I would say that Claude deserves first place, GPT-4o the second place, even though it didn't really do a grid design. And then llama, it's a fun competitor, but considering the price and the speed, it has a lot to offer. And now we reach the final task in our competition, and that will be creating a landing page for WaveMaxSplash, a professional surfer. And each model will get a blank page to start with and a simple prompt to create a landing page. So we will use the action transform the whole page so that the blank page will go into the model, and then based on our instructions, a beautiful web page should come out. So let's start with GPT-4o, and let's just run it, and the whole prompt goes something like this: create a landing page for WaveMaxSplash, a professional surfer champion from Pineland. The landing page should have an attractive hero section, buttons for links to social media profiles, showcase of his wins and favorite surfing spots. Be creative and make Wave happy. So usually models don't do a really good job if you just tell them to like design a whole landing page from scratch. They work best when provided kind of components or at least a style guide to work with. So okay, this is the GPT-4o. Like it has a header, nice background hero image section with titles and buttons, achievements, and favoring surfing spots. I mean, nothing amazing, but also not bad. Next up will be Claude. Let's rerun the prompt. And here it is. So this part is similar to what Claude did, but what GPT-4 did, but Claude didn't include an image. We could follow up just for fun. Include an attractive image into the hero section. So let's move to Llama. Okay, not that bad, but not great also. And probably icons need some kind of fixing. Yeah, I guess Font Awesome is not added to the page. Let's follow up. Make sure that Font Awesome library is included on the page. Be more creative and try to improve the design. So let's give it one more chance. Okay, the icons are fixed. There is like an red overlay over the image. But as the design goes, I guess it's nothing special. So let's take a look at the results. GPT-4o did this. Well, we didn't give it a chance to follow up, so I think it would be fair to do that. This is better. The readability is improved. And wins and favorite spots got images. And then let's take a look at Claude. So that's Claude's creation. In terms of design, I like this one. It has kind of nice colors that match the surfing theme. And it's kind of playful. Of course, there could be images here. We could easily add them. Let me just show you. I will select these 4 elements and then I will go here and I will say image, smart fit image. Okay, and here we have the images. So, but as said, we can't really, this was extra follow-up, this is outside of the competition. But still, I would give this page the highest marks in terms of design and consistency. And then Llama tried to be creative, but again would require more guidance to get it perfect. So now with all the tasks done, before declaring the winner, let's also take a look at the costs. GPT-4o costs $5 for a million input tokens and 15 for a million output tokens. And compared to that, Claude is cheaper with $3 per million input tokens, and the output tokens price is the same, $15. And then Llama, it's about 10 times cheaper than those two, like with 90 cents per million output or input tokens. While filming this competition, we spent about 52 cents on GPT-4o, 44 cents on Claude, and 6 cents on Llama. That said, Llama could not compete in all rounds, But this is good indication of the cost ratios among these different models. So with that said, we can declare the winner of the competition. And the winner is Claude Sonnet 3.5. It got every task right without much follow-up. And also looking at the costs, it costs less than OpenAI model. And then interestingly, I like Llama also a lot. With its speed and low cost, it is useful as a kind of conversational partner. And GPT-4o really didn't do well on some like simple tasks, like for example the merging content into a template. And previous OpenAI models like GPT-4, GPT-4 Turbo were better at those tasks. So I'm not sure what happened. I think 4o might be optimized for something else. But anyway, that said, the things are moving very quickly, new models are popping up, and we might have to soon do another round of this competition with new, more capable competitors. But for now, that's all from me. It was fun. So until next time, take care, bye bye.